Alright guys, so progress report. If you can see it, I don't know if you can. Power steering reservoir and all the hoses and stuff. We got it all heat wrapped. Took the factory mounting bracket off of it and put the TurboKits.com bracket over there. Put it where we think it's supposed to go. And it took us like, what, how many hours?
It took at least an hour and a half.
Yeah, it took at least an hour and a half. Not because their fault on TurboKits.com. It's not their fault. We looked for at least 30 minutes for self-tapping screws. And then after we found screws, it took us like 15-20 minutes to find a bit to put in the drill to actually put the self-tapping screws in. So, and before that we was looking for a battery for the drill, so we were just looking for shit for like 2.5 hours almost. But now that's done, everything's heat wrapped, ready to go. I just clocked the turbo. He's working on the wastegate right now.
TurboSmart.
TurboSmart wastegate. And I'll show you the turbo right here after I clocked it. From the pictures, see it goes in the car like this. The downpipe. The downpipe comes right out the back, straight to the back of the car like this. The exhaust comes up into this, and then it'll be in there like this, so the boosted stuff comes out this way. So I think that's right. And we got the oil feed on top and the oil drain on the bottom, or return line. So hopefully that's how it's supposed to go. We might have to tweak it a little bit, but it should be close at least. So this is the wastegate we got right here. What the fuck was that? Here is our wastegate. It's a TurboSmart wastegate. Pretty nice looking, looks pretty slick if you ask me. Carson supposedly set it all up for us. Okay, so he put these two plugs in, I think,
and
then two fittings right here. So we should be good to go. Yes, we gotta remove the cat shields, which means we gotta jack the car back up. Yeah. Yeah. So here's what we're going to do. These are the cats right here. You can see them. We just got to take this heat shield off of it and cut a few places out of it and put them back. If you notice the fluid in the floor, that is oil and power steering fluid, because the oil pan is still off of it, so it's just dripping oil occasionally. And where we took the power steering reservoir out and stuff, it dumped all over the floor. Yeah, we got most of it, but you can't catch all of it. Oh, fuck my finger. Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. So we got those out. Hey, look, there it is. The only way we got that last bolt out, because it was being stubborn, we had to use my dad's roll cage over there. I don't know if you guys can see it in the floor. If you can see if you can see those bars right here, that's my dad's roll cage for his Mustang here. So thanks to Dad for not putting his roll cage in, because he helped us get a bar out or a bolt. So right now it is 3 o'clock in the morning. How long have we been working on this? So we got here at 2:30, worked on Bobby's car again. And we didn't get started on mine until like 4:30, 5 o'clock, and now it's 3 in the morning, so we put in what? So we've been working 10 hours on this. If we knew what we was doing, we'd probably be a lot farther along right now, but it took us like an hour to try to figure out how to get the fucking bumper off of it. I haven't worked on this car to this extent ever, so there's a lot of stuff I'm trying to learn how to do. Like, I've never had the bumper off, so it took me like an hour to try to figure out how to do that. and like just random stuff is taking us way longer than it should because I've never done it before, but we're getting it done.
There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul.
I'm not even sure why we had to do this, but we're just doing what TurboKits.com told us to do because they did the R&D.
Something like that.
And then after this, we'll get to install some fucking turbo parts. Yeah. Carson's back here installing the heat shield, but I'm gonna unwrap this and show you kind of how this setup works. It's kind of different from what most turbo setups are. All right, well, I can't find a knife, but basically how this works is this U-shaped pipe bolts up to the stock headers, and then it goes up, back up into the engine bay to the turbo, and I think the wastegate goes right here. Right after Carson gets done with that, we're gonna be putting this bad boy on there.
There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from there goes a sight.
Now we gotta put the O2 sensors on.
There goes a sight, there goes a sight.
Make it real quick.
All right guys, so it's a new day. Getting ready to wrap this up pipe here. And then I think we're gonna hold off on installing this though, because we gotta drill the oil return. So we got the heat wrap soaking in water over here, and I guess we're gonna give it a shot. They also include metal zip ties. So we got it wrapped up, still wet though, we're gonna let it dry. We'll cut the excess off and try to pull it a little bit tighter, and we should be good. Looks good though, first try.
It's real juicy with Boost.
All right guys, we're getting ready to do probably one of the most nerve-wracking things you can do while installing this kit, and that is drilling the oil return for the turbo. Most of the time, most turbo cars I've seen, you like drill the oil pan. This you have to drill straight up into the block, into the aluminum block, so it's kind of a
Big deal.
big deal. So if we fuck up, it's gonna be no bueno. We're using a 13/16 bit because I can't find a 27/32 anywhere, and we're gonna try to make this work. This is where we're gonna be drilling, right straight through here, through the top. There's a flat spot on top of it where we'll put the return fitting for the turbo on it. There's no turning back now.
What?
There's a hole in it.
That looks perfect right there.
You need a socket. All right, so good news. We got the hole drilled. The fitting is in there now, if you can see it right there. And Carson is tightening it down right now. Everything went by good, which is a good thing because that would have sucked if we would have messed it up. Hopefully it don't leak. It shouldn't leak. We put Teflon tape on it and our RTV gasket maker stuff on it, so it shouldn't leak.
Jake put some gasket maker onto the oil pan, and now we're reinstalling it.
So the up pipe is already in here. You can't see it, but we're trying to tighten it up with one of the V-band clamps right now. Just got to get it in position. It's a tight fit, so it's going to take some finagling for sure. Right there, the V-band clamp. You can't see the down pipe really. Try to get some light.
It's an up pipe. That's why you don't see a down pipe.
Up pipe. Yeah, it's up pipe. You can see it kind of. You can see the heat wrap on it a little bit. Yeah, there it is. See it? Yeah. So that's what we're trying to do now. We're a two-man team because Bobby has pretty much ditched us today. After we spent 10 hours working on his car, he doesn't help us out. So, and Jake went to get printer ink so we can print off the
Rest of the instructions.
The instructions, so we don't have to pull up our phone with our greasy hands and look at them.
Alright, so we got the up pipe attached here to the U pipe down here. Next, we're gonna come over here with Ryan and gonna wrap the down pipe and get that installed.
Hold on, motherfucker. Stop.
You dumbass!
Twist it to the left. Now push it sideways, not
Push
straight
it
up
real good.
Like this way? And the O2 sensor right there.
You're pushing it straight up into the fuse box.
Can you reach down there and guide us a little bit?
No, because you like.
This is where we're at. We're having trouble getting the down pipe
Okay, what do you see?
up through there.
It's pushing up against the bottom of the fuse box.
You're good, friend. We're having clearance issues with the down pipe, so we will update you guys when we get past it. Is that right, Carson? So I forgot to have the bike on, but that previous clip you just saw was us getting the downpipe in. It's been a pain in the ass. A little bit of MVT ingenuity, and we're all happy again. Right, guys?
Yeah, it's only been 2 days.
One step closer to a Boosting Genny.
So in order to get more room to put the down pipe in, we had to take the crossover pipe, I think is what it's called. But we call it a U pipe because it's the shape of a U. So we had to take it off. Now we're about to put it back on. Actually, I need to hook this O2 sensor back up, and then we'll put that on.
So we got all the piping ready. Are you ready for the turbo?
Yeah, guys, I'll just do a dry fit. God damn it, Carson.